A hearty shalom to you, Dr. Jeffrey Seif here with another edition of Deciphering Our World. Of course, the word deciphering is a play off my name, Seif, but deciphering itself speaks to analysis, and people typically tune in. They want some, hear me figuring things out. Got a letter not long ago said, Seif, we're trying to figure you out. What's a nice Jewish boy like you doing in the middle of the Jesus story? It's a reasonable question, and I'll tell you, I got here. It was years ago. It's been a long journey for me. When I first met someone, I met a number of people that wanted to talk to me about Jesus. I blew them off, quite frankly. Born and raised Jewish, I wasn't really interested in Christianity per se. I had no exposure to it. And then, I'm a teenager. I wasn't interested in religion. I wasn't interested in the Rock of Ages. I was interested in rock and roll, tell you the truth. And I was more interested in girls and what have you. But, I ran into some persuasive young people that were, quote, turned on to Jesus, to use the lingo of the day. And that got me started on a journey. One of them particularly was a little on the pushy side and pressed me to pray with him. He showed me some stuff in the Bible, the Older Testament and Isaiah, about the Messiah, and it was a portal into a whole new world for me. Now, it was rather slow in coming, the discovery. I didn't fare very well in school, and it took some years before I realized I had some call of God to go into ministry, and I went after it. Started at the Moody Bible Institute in Chicago, finished up with a master's and a doctorate at Southern Methodist University in the city of Dallas. In conjunction with my ministerial career, I also was interested in law enforcement. Graduated North Texas Regional Police Academy, served as a police officer, sergeant, a commander. I ran police academies, went and took continuing education in England, Cambridge University, took a master's degree in applied criminology and police management, and then a PhD, Cambridge University. I'm currently a PhD candidate there, finishing up in criminology on research. For me, it's been quite a journey. I understand myself personally to be roadkill on the highway of life. They got a new lease on life, and I mean that truly. You stick doctor in front of your name. I've been on television for 10 years. I've been a professor for 35. People think you're a little larger than life sometimes because there's a certain kind of feeling and sense that goes with that, professor, doctor. Believe me, I know where it all began. People trying to figure me out. If you're confused, is he a Jew? Is he a Christian? Is he a rabbi? Is he a reverend? What is he? Listen, get in line. My mother's been confused since the beginning, to tell you the truth. But I'm not. And I know what it is to have some kind of existential encounter with Jesus. And to me, that was the big turnaround moment. It just so radically changed my trajectory in life. Now I personally try and look at the world through a biblical lens. That's what I do in various vocations, as a pastor, rabbi, as a professor, a Bible prof. And even if you send me, and when you send me questions about deciphering and what have you, what's your opinion on this, Jeffrey? Well, listen, Jeffrey Seif can drop dead. Who cares about me? What I'll do is I'll look at what the Bible says and I'll weigh in on how I understand that. Maybe I'm right, maybe I'm wrong, but I'm standing there doing the best I can to try and decipher the world by looking at it through the Word. Thank you so much for going with me on the journey. Really super appreciate it. God bless you. Done now with another edition of Deciphering